What's up guys, and welcome back to another Hollow Fragment video. So in today's video I'm going to be covering this glitch that's up in the game, and this can be pretty much used to essentially one-shot enemies. And this is called the Ghost OSS glitch. I did not come up with the name or anything. I simply saw this from another YouTuber from long ago, and his name was Shiku no Yami, and now he goes by Shin for the win. So I will link his channel, and I'll also link the video that he did explaining the Ghost OSS glitch and showcasing it. So I'm basically going to give a little rundown. You can go to his to see it a little bit better. But basically what happens is that you need to have this implementation for OSS chains. So let me go up. And you're going to need this. So you're going to want to do this. I think you probably just do the... I think you got to get to the point to where you can do this right here, probably. To where you can test run of a two-step OSS chain. So that'll be, you know, you activate your first sword skill, then you can chain to one more. I think that's what you need to do. So you'll need to do these steps up here. But what happens is you go fight an enemy and you want to use a sword skill, most likely like a longer one, like for dual wield. Nightmare Rain would be good because it's 16 hits. So you'd like, for example, you would activate that, and once it's killing them and the sword skill is still going, so let's say for example they got 10% of health, you activate Nightmare Rain. Probably by like the 4th hit or 5th hit, they'll already be technically dead. And once you end up getting to the point to where you can chain to the next sword skill, then you want to activate the next sword skill. And what happens is that the enemy is going to die, but the game is going to have it to where you activate that sword skill, and it's just going to keep activating over and over and over, and it's going to stack, and the damage is going to build up. And you'll see in the example whenever I show the clip. I'm probably not describing it as good. That's why I suggest you can look at Shiku no Yami's for it. But you'll see in my clip right after this how it happens. But after that, your camera will lock up, and you can't turn your camera or anything. Just keep in mind, do not press triangle. I don't know what PC has, but don't press triangle until you get to the enemy you want to kill. Get up to him, press triangle, it'll activate the skill, and all that damage is just going to be released, which you'll end up seeing as well in the clip that I have. But that's pretty much how you do this glitch. Credit goes to Shiku no Yami, as I said before. And yeah, I'm going to let the clip play so you can see how it goes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. So there we go, I managed to trigger it. And as you can see right there in the battle log, it still says I'm using the Nebular Empress, even though my character isn't doing anything. Now one thing you'll notice is that once you end up triggering this, you cannot turn your camera. So I'm moving the right stick right now, nothing is happening with my camera, your camera is locked. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is that do not press triangle. Do not press it. You want to wait until you get to the enemy you're wanting to kill and then use it. But you can let this stack however long you want. You typically won't need it to stack like long at all. But another thing to note as well is that if you don't have enough accuracy to hit the enemy, you're going to be missing your hits. So if you know you won't be able to really hit them a lot, you might want to let this build up for a bit. That way, if you only get a few hits, they'll be enough to kill it. Because I don't think you can use a buff here. Yeah, you can't use a buff. It says I used it, but as you can see, I don't have the buff on. I don't think it's in my buff list either. Don't think it's in my buff list. Which I'm not seeing it, so yeah, it's not in my buff list. So You can't turn your camera, so let's go over here, and that should be pretty much enough to kill a Cerner right here. So what you're gonna do, get up to the enemy, and then hit triangle. And once you do that, it'll activate the skill, and there you go. As you can see, we only got 5 hits, but look at the damage that just did. That's way more, like, you can't even hit that in the game, like, even with the best, like, buff setups, you know, all that, backstepping, everything, I don't think you can even hit that high. And keep in mind, that's only from 5 hits. That's not even me managing to land all my hits. For dual wield, this is better mostly because you can just, oh, also there's a stasis evil eye I was talking about before. But for dual wield, I don't think there's any sword in the game that has the true strike effect. So you're pretty much at the mercy of, you know, your accuracy. Either you can use a accuracy potion, and if you get good enough at this method, then you can use accuracy potion or perfect style, and you know, you can do that and you'll have enough time to build up some damage before they run out, and then you can go attack the enemy. Or there are some other weapons. I know rapier has one, two-hand has one. I don't know if there's another one, but I know those for sure. They do have, I believe, spear as well. They do have weapons that have the ability True Strike, so they won't miss. So those weapons would pretty much be perfect for doing this, especially two-hand, because if there's groups of mobs, you can kill them, because two-hands, like, I think pretty much all of their skills are AoE. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this Ghost OSS glitch. You can check out Shigeno Yami's video as well if you don't understand how I described it, or if I didn't show it too well to you, then you can check out his video. He'll, you know, show it. He'll show how to do it. He'll show doing it before a boss battle, and then he'll show it during a boss battle, describing the method. But if you need I guess a better detailed one, then check out his video for that as well. So with all that being said, again, credit goes to him for this method, as with the poison method, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.